Having a deep love for Jesus can profoundly impact and improve one's life in numerous ways. When we choose to follow Jesus and make him the center of our lives, we open ourselves up to experiences unconditional love, guidance, and transformative power. This love can bring about a radical change in our perspective, attitudes, and actions, leading to a more meaningful, purposeful, and fulfilling life. First and foremost, our love for Jesus brings a sense of purpose and direction to our lives. When we understand that we are loved and accepted by God, we begin to see ourselves and our lives in a new light. We realize that we are not just random individuals living in a chaotic world, but rather, we are beloved children of God, created for a specific purpose. This understanding gives us a sense of direction and focus, helping us to make decisions that align with God's will and plan for our lives. As a result, we become more intentional and purpose-driven, using our talents, skills, and resources to make a positive impact in the world. Moreover, our love for Jesus fills our lives with joy, peace, and contentment. When we experience God's love, we begin to see the world through a different lens. We learn to appreciate the beauty and goodness of life, even in the midst of challenges and difficulties. We discover that true happiness and fulfillment do not come from external sources such as wealth, status, or material possessions, but rather from a deep and personal relationship with Jesus. As we walk with him, we experience his peace, which transcends understanding and circumstances, and we learn to trust in his sovereignty even when we do not understand what is happening in our lives. In addition, our love for Jesus transforms our relationships with others. When we are filled with God's love, we begin to see people through his eyes as unique and precious individuals created in his image. We learn to love and accept others, not for who they are or what they do, but because they are loved and valued by God. This love empowers us to be more patient, compassionate, and forgiving, leading to healthy and more meaningful relationships with family, friends, and community. As we demonstrate God's love to those around us, we become a source of hope, encouragement, and inspiration, helping to build stronger, more supportive, and loving communities. Furthermore, our love for Jesus gives us the courage and strength to overcome life's challenges and trials. When we face difficulties, we can easily become discouraged and overwhelmed, feeling like we are alone and unable to cope. However, when we have a deep love for Jesus, we know that we are not alone, and that he is always with us, guiding and empowering us. We learn to trust in his power and wisdom, even when we do not understand what is happening, and we discover that he is able to turn our trials into opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. As we walk through the fire, we emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient, with a deeper appreciation for God's faithfulness and love. Finally, our love for Jesus prepares us for eternity. When we make Jesus the center of our lives, we begin to see that our time on earth is short, and that our true home is in heaven. We learn to prioritize what is truly important, using our time, talents, and resources to invest in eternity, rather than just focusing on temporary gains. As we look forward to spending forever with Jesus, we are motivated to live our lives in a way that honors him, and we are filled with anticipation and excitement, knowing that the best is yet to come. In the end, our love for Jesus is the key to a life that is rich, meaningful, and fulfilling, both now and forever.